Okay, test. Okay, test. Who are you? What do you mean? Oh, you mean what's on the screen. Hang on. I'm still setting things up. Give me 1 second. I'm starting over because I don't really remember how to play last time. So we're gonna start from the very beginning. I'm just making my post. And I need to figure out how it will continue to play the music when I don't have it clicked into. Great, there we go. How are you doing, Banjo?
Ah, a most unusual name.
You doing okay?
One I've never heard in our world.
That's good. Oops.
Suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question.
A Final Fantasy?
Fantasy limited to the confines of imagination?
I feel like everything's a better Final Fantasy than Final Fantasy right now.
A passing daydream, an idle creation of a distracted mind. That must be how you see it. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is.
If you want me to join voice chat, I can.
Made manifest. Thus does change come. And thus is fantasy
I'll get in.
forged
I'll be right there.
into a new reality.
Yeah, I need to fix whatever setting is keeping me from being able to play the sound from the game whenever I click out of it. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Okay.
Just okay?
Always okay.
Perhaps the story about to unfold before
Oops.
you.
Hang on, I gotta fix this. Sorry for all the troubleshooting. It's just every time. Volume mixer, Discord. Say something, Banjo.
Hello.
Hello. One more time.
Hello.
Okay. Cool. I think we should be good. Put this back here.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one watching.
Who will tell us?
Yeah.
I'm thoroughly invested now myself. So,
thank you for that.
Let this tale begin.
No prob. I didn't have anything else to do.
I'm gonna just do normal. I started on hard last time, and like, I think I really needed to grind more, and I don't really want to have to grind. Is that bad?
No, I mean, you know my opinion on grinding.
Yeah. Like, I mean, it was very enjoyable.
Looks like we're in the clear.
but I just didn't want to have to grind.
The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead?
Oh,
Aye,
this game,
and the
yeah.
guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Let's see how much of this I remember.
Come
I got
on,
like
let's see some respect
almost
for the
10 hours in the
militia.
game,
Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church.
but I
will
don't
save
remember
us.
how to play it, so I just decided
But
it'd be
Lord
better to
Luis will
restart.
save us one and all.
Yeah.
All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And
You're
if
with
you're
us or
against
you're
us,
against us.
Yeah, militia.
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Come on, come on. Hey, keep it moving. Hurry it up. Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife ears. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
Not the book.
Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Unless you want to get stuck like a...
I love Hulkenberg. Although I really don't understand how, if she was in your carriage at the beginning, how you didn't know her when you meet her in the game.
Stand aside!
Amnesia.
Aw, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
Yeah, that Xbox show.
Are you alright?
Been worse.
What did you think
And
of
from
it?
the sounds of it, you're about the same. You do know that
Definitely
if
some
anyone finds out
games
who
that
we
were
really are,
interesting and I'm
it's all
probably
over,
gonna
right?
play.
The mission's
but,
more important
yeah.
than either of our lives.
Kind of
If we
disappointed.
screw this up, there's no going
Yeah,
back.
it was better than the other two shows in my opinion, but it's still just not amazing.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Think we'll make it?
But it's also just chalking up to that Microsoft now owns like every single Western game developer. No, not all of them, but you know, the majority of them.
Let's go.
Now, was that I want to say Palworld kind of game?
Yeah,
Looked
that
interesting.
I'd like to see more info on that.
Yeah. I'm just reopen it and rewatch it.
Hey, you might know this. Do you know what the setting is to make it where when I click off the game, the sound still plays?
That needs to be specifically in the game and it will be on the sound settings.
Sound? Okay.
Doesn't... maybe audio output, but I don't think so. Yeah, no, that's just where the audio is going.
Okay.
So no, that's... It doesn't seem that the setting is there.
I change it to windowed, would that work?
It's already on windowed. Borderless is windowed.
Oh.
It just doesn't have a... It's windowed without the window, essentially.
Maybe full screen will do it?
No, that would make it worse. Because basically what happens actually is that the game freezes when you click off it.
Yeah.
So it might be game settings? System settings, I mean.
Look out, buddy. You're in the way. Look out. Toggle auto lock. Camera, message speed. Network.
No,
I don't see anything.
Yeah, no, there's nothing.
I'm just gonna try this real quick, just to test it.
Might work, yeah.
Let me click out of it. Nope, still stops. And you said full screen will make it work.
I don't think it will.
Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, now my mouse is locked to it. That won't work.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, your stream freezes now.
Oh, that's weird. Hopefully my computer can run this high-powered a game. It should be able to.
Good. Yeah. I mean, if your old computer could have, then this computer should.
Yeah.
I mean, you did say it was better, so.
Yeah.
Stop!
Let me see. Xbox Game
Watch
Showcase 2025. Oh yeah, Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Like, didn't Black Ops 6 like release this year?
I don't even keep track of what Call of Duty is doing these days.
Black Ops 6
I haven't played a
released
Call of
in
Duty in
October
such a long time.
it released October 25th, 2024, literally last year. Like, come on.
But I thought Call of Duty was like a yearly release. Basically?
Basically, but it's a different Call of Duty every time. Not two of the same Call of Duties in a row as well as I could do. Though.
Okay.
Clockwork Revolution looked
Oh, that
interesting.
cliff on your right. God, you need to move, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Pull down.
Grounded 2 might be fun to play with friendos.
Yeah. Hang on 1 second, let's see.
Oh yeah, the Final Fantasy VII Remake is coming to Xbox as well.
Yeah, good for them. Sell more.
And 16.
Watch out!
Oh dear, that actually like hurt me.
Looks like they found us.
Persona 4 Revival.
Yeah, but they just showed us a taste of that. They didn't even really like explain it.
Isn't there already a Persona 4 like remaster?
Look.
No, there's Golden, but that's not a remaster. That's just like a compilation version. That makes sense. It's like it's got the expansion to it.
Just checking.
So if Bethesda releases a game 3 times, it's bad, but when Persona does it...
Okay, Bethesda releases it a lot more than 3 times, first of all.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
But
Actually,
it's very normal
no,
for Persona to do that at least twice.
What am I doing again?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives.
Ballad of Lana 2,
First,
which
we
I've
get
never
to the royal
heard
capital
before.
and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center.
Solo
This could
leveling.
decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather
Alright, the
spend
new
alive.
Age of Mythology.
So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say?
I almost played
Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Get Age of Mythology and play it with Kratos.
I have Age of Mythology Retold. I almost played it today. I love Age of Mythology. This
Music
isn't
was
a
the first
cult.
magic this world
Yeah,
ever knew,
it's
after
not.
all. Makes the road.
I
a
only
little
have the
easier.
extended edition.
I also have
I
that
should
version
get
too.
Retold. Should get retold because it just gives more
Look,
stuff.
over there.
Oh, you have to.
Let's go.
It's a paid DLC.
Got a sec?
Is your friend named Skip? Now he's fast forward. That's just the autoplay. This is Banjo. But I
Yes,
don't think that's
hello.
what you mean. You're making fun of the fact that it's going so fast in the game.
Speed.
I don't like this. Great find. Keep it.
Let's see what else was there. This was
Strong ones
line.
ahead.
Fallout
You gotta be
76 now has fishing. Joyce DLC, Sea of Thieves, Season 17. That was it. There are definitely games that look interesting, but
This
nothing
land of 8
I
tribes
was
and 3
hoping for.
nations, all
Yeah.
blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
That is a very cool city design.
Yeah. Those look very expensive to maintain though.
Whoa, just look.
Whoa.
I'm gonna try and kind of speed through the section that I've played before. And then go from there.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I played through like
Get
the
on
first
with
10
it,
hours
man.
of the game.
Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog!
I got to the
Don't
final
try
boss
to
of the
deny
first
it.
dungeon.
You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead.
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin?
Hang the mantra.
Bless
You know,
you.
it's so wild to me that it was such like
Worry.
a thing just even a few hundred years ago to like go to a public
Don't you
hanging.
have any street smarts?
Like Jesus
Come
Christ.
on, kid.
Yeah.
Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elder here, in the whole city even. The capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes.
Yeah.
You never
Makes
see this
sense in
kind
the
of diversity out in the
past.
countryside.
People
Not that it's very balanced.
used to make an example out of people.
I see more
Yeah.
Clomars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a
Yeah,
dozy
but
elder
that's how
kid's
you
gonna
get
stick out
wage
like a sore thumb.
burnings.
Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best. The saint could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt his highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed his highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
I really enjoy the soundtrack of this game.
Hey, are you listening?
Like the. Have you heard the
I guess
battle
I can't blame
theme,
you for feeling
Banjo?
nostalgic.
The bass
No.
battle
You and the
theme.
prince were pretty close.
Okay, I'll have to show you when we get
Anyway,
to that point.
Getting to the capital was
It's
only
very
the beginning.
memorable.
Now comes
I mean,
the
I've
high
muted
stakes
your stream because
gotta go get
otherwise I hear
enlisted,
you
so you can
twice
meet up with our
and
operative.
myself. So.
Remember,
Yeah,
nobody
I'll
here
I'll
knows
tell
who
you
we
when to
are.
unmute it.
Nobody here knows the
Yeah.
prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
So?
It's a lot of cutscenes.
Whatever will I do?
I mean, it's by the same team that made Persona, so like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Of course it does.
I mean,
Oh.
I've never played a Persona, but
You've never played a Persona?
no, I have played Shin Megami Tensei, but never Persona.
Really?
So I always like to say to Persona fans that Shin Megami Tensei is way better. Just to
I
mess
still
with them.
I still need to play through. I bought the was it 5? Shin Megami Tensei 5 for the Switch, the most recent Shin Megami Tensei. But it was a little dark for me so far.
Shin Megami Tensei is extremely dark, yeah.
Yeah, it was a little intense for me. The music is so good in this game. I love the soundtrack of this game. Dang it. Okay.
Yeah, in the West, the spin-off that is Persona is way more popular than Shin Megami Tensei. It's also just Shin Megami Tensei.
I feel like
just...
I feel like Persona is a little bit more digestible.
That, and it's just the lore of Shin Megami Tensei is absolutely insane.
Shin Megami is harder than the mainline Persona games. I like that. I usually play Persona on the hardest difficulty available. I'm not playing Metaphor on the hardest difficulty available just because the first time I started playing it on hard, I noticed that I was going to have to do a fair amount of grinding, and I kind of don't really want to have to grind. Dang it, Banjo. I was hoping that Persona was still on sale because I was just going to give it to you, but it's not. So I gotta wait.
No. Do I actually have a Persona? No, I don't. But I don't really have too much interest in Persona anyway.
They're very good. Very good time. Alright, so I'm just gonna kind of speed through the section I've already played.
Here?
I don't really like JRPGs that much. Like,
look at
that. Really?
The new model's out now.
Probably the only
slinging spells like a master
exception because it plays more like a Western RPG because it's an MMO.
I guess that's the big thing for you.
It's...
Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
No. I really wish it wouldn't pause the game when I click out of it to touch my
until you
streaming
see the
software.
price tag. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile.
Yeah.
Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter?
The woes of
Here's
having
something that
too
might
many
catch a
games.
foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
It's wild to me that that has a rib cage, but I guess I will figure out what that means eventually.
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead, with no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I really like her design.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
A word of caution then.
She's very cool looking.
Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
I do really appreciate how much of this is voiced.
Yeah.
Let's head there.
A lot of our JRPGs are just only voiced in the cutscenes and nowhere else.
Yeah. I know Atlas usually does pretty good with their voice acting, but like some JRPGs you play and it's just so dense and none of it's voice acted and it's just kind of
Yeah. Time to read.
I I don't mind reading. It's just from a streamer perspective, it's not
All right.
as good of an experience. And then for me to read it out loud, it's actually pretty rough when you go for a long period of time. Like I found that out doing Doki Doki. Like my voice is still recovering.
Yeah, it's just
What are you playing at?
some streamers do really well on it, but they
Dear me.
usually then specialize in like doing voices.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That is the
sometimes you
recruitment
just
center.
wanna play a
I'll
game
let you take it from
and
here.
all
It should be pretty
everything is
straightforward.
voiced for you.
Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
Speaking of which, I kind of want to play Among Us again.
Amogus.
Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
Okay, so... I don't remember exactly what stat these affects, but I think this decides your starting stats. Should I look it up or should I play blind? What do you think?
Up to you. Since it's stats, I would look it up, but yeah.
I'm gonna wing it. Okay, we'll see.
I need the money.
Pragmatic, if nothing else. But I suppose a vagrant like you could use the work. So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
Oh, this was it, I think. Strength, mind, vitality, agility, or luck.
Do you feel lucky? Well, do you?
I don't know, I'm kind of thinking luck or speed, like agility. Because I usually do like agility speed builds to try and dodge attacks and move faster, move sooner.
No.
Luck, though, is a very good stat to have.
I'm small, but quick.
Yes, I could see that. Always the cowards who run the fastest, eh?
Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
I think his name is canonically Will, isn't that right? Let me Google that real quick. Metaphor Refantazio. Default is Will. Okay, I was right.
So you should call him Bill instead.
I actually really don't like the name Bill. Okay.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next!
Next! Okay, let's see. So let's talk to Stroll.
Whoa.
Well.
So from what I had played the first time that I did like the first couple hours of the game, I really enjoyed the party members. I thought they were very cool. Hey Arcturus, how's it going? Welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day.
Uh-huh.
Oh, queue up. Let's see.
Whatever.
Why do I keep getting app messages? Where's my phone?
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that.
Hey Koopo, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day.
Human.
Next. Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force and crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousant strength?
Oh, forget the tribes.
Racism, the RPG.
This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
I'm having a great day in a bewildered sort of life is kind of funny way. What happened?
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter. These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
I can't talk about it, work-related stuff. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad it's a good day, though.
And take this, too. Protect it with your life.
Map.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger. And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm
do you
sure
think
you've
that's
all
a
heard
reference
about
to
our
MASH?
forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings.
That's gotta be a
for His
reference to MASH,
Majesty.
right?
But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again.
MASH. The show. The old show.
Wait, don't know this MASH show?
Captain Klinger, the name of the character, speaking. MASH is great. MASH is fun. What?
Yeah, I just looked it up. That's...
First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive.
Pain.
Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Dismissed!
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood.
Do you think voice actors, when they get to play like these like comically villainous characters, that they have a great time doing that? Because I feel like I'd have a great time doing that.
It depends on the character, like...
I'm saying comically villainous, not like...
Yeah, of course. Like, if you're comically villainous, there's no other way than have fun with it.
I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword.
I feel like the ones that are like very
worry,
well written,
I'll recognize him. Well,
villainous that might like get in your head a little bit would be different, but like...
We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey. You awake?
Or like characters that are just fucked up, really.
Nope, I'm asleep.
Those also would be like...
Haha, very funny.
Because sometimes you get across a character that's just...
Have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep.
real.
I'd heard about what it was like in the
being
capital,
evil,
but still.
essentially.
When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
But yeah,
That's
if they're
how
like
it is.
comically evil,
Well, I don't
like a
think that
Dr.
should be how it
Doofenshmirtz
is.
type character,
Some
hell
people are
yeah,
even
that's
saying it's the
super
lesser
fun.
tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at
Yeah,
all.
but is
These are the same kind
Dr.
of people who burned
Doofenshmirtz
down your
really
village,
like
remember?
a villain? Or is he just an antagonist?
Technically, he is a villain, but at the same time, he's a really good father.
I'd rather not think about it.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I'll drop it. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Isn't Phineas and Ferb actually coming back?
I believe it might.
Sure, I guess.
Check.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks.
New season.
It's what you call a fantasy story, right?
Premiered June 5th.
World made up by the author.
Need to watch that.
The prince loved those kinds of
Like,
stories.
A
Okay,
couple
let's see.
days ago, last Thursday.
It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Wow. I see.
It's almost like, now I haven't gotten far enough in this story to actually know any of these answers, but like it's almost like it's describing like a utopian version of Tokyo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all?
Which, you know...
It really does sound like a fantasy.
It might be that.
But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own?
Quality for all bit is a bit
Well,
utopian.
guess I'll just read more later.
Yeah.
Good night.
You ever read, what is the name of that? It's something like The Ones That Walk Away from Omelas, or something with Walk Away from Omelas.
I don't read that much.
It's not that long. I read it in college. Basically, the premise of the story is, would you be able to be a part of a utopia if that utopia's existence was predicated on the suffering of one innocent? So one innocent suffers and everyone else lives a perfect life.
Oh.
Would you be able to live like that?
That's a moral quandary and a half.
Yeah, but like every time utopia gets brought up in media, I just think about that story because that story had such a lasting impression on me when I read it. Yeah, it's, you should read it. You should read it.
Utopia in of itself is what's it called? Is different for everyone else.
Yeah, which is one of the reasons why a utopia will never exist.
Yeah, because like, how do I
Shouldn't
go
we be
into
resting?
this without going into politics?
I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk.
Different people have different opinions on
I've been
different
reading,
people,
and I hope that
and
someday
I think I know what you're saying.
Like the place
Yeah.
in this book.
Yeah, some people
You said it
wouldn't
was
see
some
in a
kind of fantasy
utopia if
novel,
those people
didn't
were
you?
part of it. Let's put it like
Our
that.
lives are
That's
decided
very,
by
very
tribal
lightly
purity,
put.
or by the differences that make us who we are.
So yeah,
I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived.
I don't
And yet-
understand why Will looks so much like the prince.
They burned your home down.
There's gotta be a reason for that.
It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary
maybe
heroes.
Will is the
So I
bastard
can't give
child
up.
of the king.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter.
I don't know. That seems
Not
too
that
simple.
I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words.
In
When
that
I'm
case,
down,
Will might be
when I struggle,
might be a
always
fragmented
there
part
to
of
help
a
me through
soul of the prince.
Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
Okay, let's see this.
I won't give up either. Trust me.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
The screen with the clock is so cool every time it comes up.
Let's see. Let's see.
Oh, this is
That's where you want to go.
wall of text.
Let's see here.
Well, I mean, it's a short story. You don't have to read it.
Yeah.
It's just more
No,
like if you wanted to. That's the whole story I was referencing.
Yeah, problem
this
is
place
I
here.
have Refantazio, so I will only ever see a wall of text, and
Let's-
so it's just a slog for me
Hey,
to read
don't
anything
forget.
that doesn't have like pictures.
Okay then.
It's not that I can't, I'm really good at reading, but it's just I do not want to go through text like that. That's why I don't read that
The
much
carriage
anymore.
transporting the
Only
new
in comics
recruits
and stuff.
arrives at its
Yeah.
destination.
I get that. I actually love to read. I used to
The
read a lot.
northern border fort. The
People always
towering
said that
fortress was built during the
when I
Annex
was young
War
that I was
in the
really bad
mountains
at
at the
reading
edge of
because
the
I only
territory.
read comics
Even
and stuff,
now,
and then I did a
soldiers
reading
are sent
test
there
and I
for its
came out as
strategic
top of the
importance
class.
to the royal capital, and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced
like,
soldiers
there's
disembark
nothing
from
else
their
for me
coaches
except
at the
the
foot of a steep ascent
words
to the
on
fort.
the page,
The first
so
of many
I don't get
uphill
distracted.
battles.
It's just read done.
Oh, finally.
A book report.
Can hardly feel my legs.
Because I didn't want to read the book.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? A far cry from our world, then. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule.
And like I feel like ever since I read that story, anytime somebody mentions a utopia, I'm immediately skeptical. Like,
Yeah.
That's how big of an impact that short little story had on my whole like worldview.
It's a philosophical question. Is it a utopia if someone suffered?
Yeah, would you be willing to still live that way?
Is it still a utopia? In my opinion, no. A utopia is an ideal that is unobtainable, because a utopia is that nobody suffers and everyone is happy, which is impossible.
Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Those helmets are interesting.
Yeah.
Don't worry, my friends all talk.
Hey! This one's sharp for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of
I've been
Harmia.
playing a lot of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, so I've been having to go through side quests with Socrates, and it's just, ugh.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Someone help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The Guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go!
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward to the fort then.
Loyalty.
I know this is just a game, but like,
hey,
this happens in so much media that like writes the military. It's like you never would have had anybody speak that way to a superior. Like, that's not how that works.
It's asking for, what is it in Article 18?
And so like, yeah, I'm like, a service member would never have spoken like that. At all.
No.
It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait.
Only maybe like a master sergeant or someone who
yourself?
Well,
is
I mean,
really up there and can basically do anything to a certain limit.
It's
But yeah.
different when you have rank, but like in that context, like it was somebody high ranking speaking to a group of low ranking. You know.
Yeah.
You would never.
They're all recruits.
Yeah. Yeah. Never.
Yeah.
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Stroll, let's go.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and
Also,
hope we
like,
find out.
Loyalty? Like, yeah, there's a thing about being loyal, but at the same time, like, not to that extent that some of these that game and movie officers speak of.
It kind of depends. Loyalty's earned, but like it's
Actually,
I mean,
like there's let me explain. Like there's a professional obligation to do your duty. And that's a different feeling than feeling loyal to like a good commanding officer. Now, like loyalty can factor into it, but you got to understand that pretty much everybody is acting originally on a professional duty basis, if that makes sense.
Yeah. But it's like some officers in games and media are like, oh yeah, protect this with your life, and it's just like, why would someone, and it's like something important was to make themselves be able to run away, and I'm just like, would a soldier in real life really do that? Or would they just shoot the officer and run away themselves at that point? Like, it obviously also depends on the army, or the military itself, but yeah, it's just, not that I've never been in a military, so I don't really...
I don't know that I'm really following. I apologize.
Yeah, I'm just talking out of my neck, I suppose.
Okay. Alright. Hey, Kirby Tao, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Okay, give me 1 second before we start playing this section. I'm going to take a very quick break. Be right back.
Alright.
Uh-oh. Ed, what did you do? Okay. I'm back.
What has Ted done?
I don't know. He froze my computer there for a second. Alright.
So it was Ted who destroyed your previous computer.
I wish that were the case. That would at least be a funny story. Alright. Hello. I can't see. Look out, buddy. Out. Don't step on the PC. Okay.
How many animals do you have again? Is it just
I have 3.
Ted,
I have
Sully, and Rosie?
Yeah, I have 2 dogs, 1 cat. Sorry.
Wait.
1 dog, 2 cats.
I was
My
very
brain is not
confused
working.
For a second. I was like,
My brain
wait,
is not working.
Either Ted or Sully is a dog, huh?
1 dog, 2 cats.
Yeah. I was very confused for a second.
This is...
Oh. You need to get those numbers up. Get a few more cats.
I know, those are rookie numbers, right?
Yeah. I mean, I have none, but I also don't really have the space.
Oh, I don't have the space either.
Nor the money.
Cats are not terrible on cost of upkeep. Dogs, on the other hand, yes.
Yeah.
Stand your ground!
Well, I want the Maine Coon, which is like 500 to just get on a waiting list.
Oh wow.
So,
we have to help the survivors.
And then they also have a lot of diseases and.
Yeah, mine just showed up.
Damn it.
Yeah.
You are mine now.
Hurry.
Okay, so if you're just now joining, I've played through the first 10 hours of this game, so I'm kind of just speed running the first section to get back to where I was.
What?
I just didn't really remember how to play, so that's why I started from the beginning. It's smaller, but is that a human too? Almost like this is a metaphor. The humans are monsters.
Impossible. That has never been done before.
What do you think?
Revolutionary.
Revolutionary content.
Got it? Take care of it, please. Things will be fine. We have the edge. This could be our chance.
This is our chance.
Banjo. Unmute.
Yes.
This is the song.
Okay, let me just unmute them. Oh.
Why is it so quiet? Hang on.
Do I need to use it?
Oh, this song, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one with the weird singing.
So, they brought the monk that did this to Tokyo Game Show and had him do this live.
Alright, I think I
It's
remember
okay.
that.
We can do this.
I would have loved to have seen that.
Let's go. Burn! A tough one.
Yeah.
The power of fire.
Unscathed triumph.
I mean,
Easy, eh?
songs where someone is just singing
We made
nonsense
short work
but sounds
right.
cool is just my favorite type of song.
I don't know if it's nonsense. Because I think somebody said it was an actual, like, Buddhist chant.
Yeah. That might be so.
I'd have to look that up and see if they had him say something real or something fake.
Battle BGM.
This is our chance. I'll get my order.
You make the first move.
Warriors in arms and warriors in valor.
Taste steel! Let's wrap this up! I will fight with pride. I won't hold back!
I want to conserve SP, actually. Oh, it's called MP. Never mind.
Still up? Burn to us!
Yeah, it's an Esperanto-inspired scripture.
Even easier than expected.
So is that real? Or made up?
I mean, Esperanto-inspired sounds to me like making up something that just sounds like something. Which is essentially how,
I think we got them all.
What's it called? The Latin in like musicals, not musicals, the classical opera. Operatic Latin is basically the same as that. It's not real Latin. It's just made to make sound like Latin.
Be careful.
Oh, interesting.
And this is the same idea, I think.
Okay, this could be all we've got.
I think if somebody made a turn-based battle system that was a hybrid of Metaphor and Expedition 33, it would be legendary. Because I love the transition from
we can do this.
Action-based into a turn-based battle that Metaphor does. And the other cool thing is when you're overleveled for a zone, if you melee attack them in the open world, it'll just automatically kill them. So you don't have to go into a turn-based battle. So you only fight enemies that are worth fighting.
Yeah.
Which is really cool, I think.
Yeah, I haven't really played, I don't really play that many turn-based RPGs because I just don't really like their systems, and it's even worse if it's like based on a timer, but if you don't do an action within that timer, it just goes to the enemy, which I believe Final Fantasy 13 had. Because then I just like, so I can't even think about which action to do when I haven't really played the game yet, so I'm just gonna get my shit kicked in.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
I've been thinking of making my own RPG, but just so much work that I don't want to do.
There is a program on Steam that'll help you with that. I think it's called RPG Maker.
Yeah, RPG Maker. I know RPG Maker. RPG Maker is a 2D top-down.
Be careful.
JRPG style.
Oh, you're meaning like Western. Okay.
Yeah, I'm meaning 3D action RPG.
Hey!
But it's just, it's a lot of work and I'm not really... Like, I can model and I can texture, but I can't really make game systems, so it's just...
Let's go! Fire! Still up?
Godot and Blender? Oh
That's
yeah,
also
Banjo, you should talk to Arcturus.
Even easier than expected.
At least I think Godot is also 2D. I've not seen 3D
That'll do it.
games at least.
That should be easy. Pocket it.
Godot is free,
Yeah.
so no harm in trying. It can do 3D.
Ah.
Yeah, Banjo, meet Arcturus. If you haven't met before, Arcturus is a game dev.
Oh, nice.
Look.
Let's push through! This is our chance! Forward!
Yeah, I don't want to do Unity because everyone else does Unity.
Don't oversell me. Hobbyists at best. That still doesn't make you any less of a game dev.
I mean, I've made game mods, but modding a game is like you're just adding textures slash models that already exist in a game that already has like all the systems. I mean, so it's a different beast. At least that's what I did. There's also like introducing completely new game systems, but it's like.
Run. No.
But yeah, I've been thinking of like making a sailing action RPG.
Oh, that'd be
in the
neat.
vein of in the vein of Uncharted Waters.
At my peak, I built graphics engine for DirectX 11 and C++ for a game where you play as a sentient vending machine rampaging through a mall. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, I didn't even manage to go through all of the tutorials of Unity.
It was crap code, but I learned a lot.
I say take it with you.
I think that's cool. I would love to. I would love to play your vending machine game. That sounds like fun. I like the concept.
Hold on.
FF14 1.0 was scrap code as well, and it was popular enough to warrant a remake.
Hell, everything post Realm Reborn is crap code. Hence, spaghetti code.
I think they got rid of spaghetti code actually.
I thought they were still struggling with it.
I think around 5.0, 6.0 they finally got rid of all the code from 1.0.
No, they didn't. Yeah, I didn't think so.
At least that's what I've heard. Or like they replaced all of it. But yeah. You put it in the box, don't forget it. Yeah. Yeah.
Was that?
Hurry!
But hey, remember, Hollow Knight was basically like, what was it? It wasn't called a hackathon, but it was something similar, where they like made it in a weekend, the base that they used for what they eventually made into Hollow Knight. What was the what was that thing called? Game Jam. Yeah, exactly.
This battle's out. Let's take them all out. Go.
So before you get discouraged, remember that.
Yeah. Yeah.
The next one will fall just as
What I really need is like someone to help me make it. Because I'm very much more of an idea person than a action person.
Okay, that's the door I came out of, right? Yeah, that's the door I came out of.
Let's push through. This is our chance. Forward.
If you're interested, you should look into joining a game jam. It's a great way to network, and you can focus on your talents and let others handle the rest.
I won't hold back.
I think you should. I think you should, Benjo.
Burn. Still here?
Not done yet.
Now you're putting me on the spot.
Oh no, I'm not pressuring you. I'm just saying that I think you would enjoy that.
That shows the wrong opponent.
Yeah, I'm also extremely introverted. I have friends though that are like more coding oriented. Like I'm in a server on Discord where it's literally just a bunch of people who've done like IT studies, and me who is more modeling and texturing.
Always comes through. Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
There's no way I'm stopping you.
I should look to stay on my
We'll be safe for a while.
Yeah.
Or you could be like me and go to a hackathon and don't know how to write any code. That was an experience.
Yeah.
Instead, they had me make the marketing materials for our idea, which I'm fairly decent at, like Photoshop and stuff like that. So it was actually a pretty good use of my what I knew at the time, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was very interesting, and I really would love to learn how to code. I just have not sat down and done it.
Well, first is choosing the language.
Yeah, I don't even really know where to start with that.
You hate yourself? Choose Python. Is what I've heard.
Let's settle this quick.
This is significantly easier on normal mode. Like, significantly easier.
That's why it's normal mode and not hard mode.
Let's hurry on.
Some enemies are still around. Careful now.
I don't know that
You're here?
I enjoy it as much. It's easy. We'll see.
Well, you can't change the difficulty of these, so. See, I would just put the game on the easiest difficulty and just breeze through it.
Don't get too relaxed. These monsters
I
are
mean,
relentless.
it depends on the game. Like,
If I've played the game before, I'll put it on harder difficulties. But if I've never played the game before, I just put it on low to experience the game. Or like experience the story, I mean.
yeah.
Only one left.
Like, because right now I'm playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey a lot.
Let's keep this up.
And I've played it through it like twice already, so this time I was like, I'm gonna put it on nightmare difficulty. And I'm just like, it's still kind of easy.
We've been spotted. On your guard.
Oh, I didn't even see that thing.
They're down.
We have the edge. I'll give it my all.
We make the first move.
Is that a tooth?
Yes.
The next one will fall just as easy.
It's a human tooth.
That was the last of them.
Because this is a metaphor, remember? It's in the name.
Yeah, right, yeah. Metaphor Refantazio.
Hey, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Is it Zaraya? Is that how you say it? I played on easy. The hard parts were still challenging and tricky, but it wasn't a constant battle to survive. It made it enjoyable. The story is fantastic and I enjoyed it. I've heard a lot of really good things. So I played the first couple hours back in the fall, but then I had a lot of stuff go on. Like I moved across country for a new job for one. And like now I finally have time to actually sit down and play games again. So I started it over so I could relearn the stuff, how to play it and stuff. My first time I played it on hard, but it seemed like I was gonna need to be doing a lot of grinding, and I didn't know that I really wanted to have to grind that hard. So I turned it down to normal for now, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I really like this so far. But I have seen past this before. I got to the final boss of the first dungeon, if that tells you where it was. You want to learn programming, the language doesn't matter. The core concepts are transferable between languages for the most part. Oh, that's interesting. How would you go about learning how to code if you were not able to like go to a college or something? Normal isn't too bad. Okay. Yeah.
Hey. Well, in that case, I am going to learn how to make a game fully in... what's it called again?
I'm heading out.
I will learn how to play it directly through...
I know Fortnite is a little bit of a meme, but have you guys been seeing what Epic has been putting together for people to create games in Fortnite?
I have somewhat. It's the same idea Roblox has had for like 20 years now.
You're right.
Right.
Oh, thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome on in. As long as you have fun, it's a JRPG and there is some grinding. Yeah, I don't mind some grinding. I just didn't want to do like a huge amount, if that makes sense. As long as you, if you aren't having fun, you will get sick of it. I need to heal up real quick. How do I heal?
There's this MMO I know of called Mobinogi, and it is one of the worst games in terms of grinding, because it's a game where you basically play for years and then you're still not in the quote-unquote end game.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's also very heavy on the gambling.
Ready?
So
like
heavy,
gacha?
in fact, yeah, basically like gacha. It's actually so heavy in the gambling that it's unplayable in the Benelux.
That's frustrating.
I tried playing it before, it's not amazing. Fantasy Star Online has the same issue.
Such tremendous power.
With the gambling.
Not a human, good thing you're a cat. The design of this thing is just so wild. Like, I mean, look at that. It's got blades coming out of its feet. It's like kind of an apple. It has rib cage. Is that like salmon roe on its butt? Why does it have 3 legs? No, 4 legs. 4 legs, 4 arms. And wings and lots of tongues and teeth.
It's like supposed to be a
It's horrible.
Eldritch horror type thing.
Eldritch horror Vitruvian man.
Yeah. Strategically placed berries. Oh yeah, I guess those are berries, not roe. Okay. All right. Peril. I love that.
Humans. It was all because of them.
Because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
Okay.
Then humans.
Let's go. Fire!
Oh wow, I did 2 damage.
You're mine.
Did you play Persona? I have played 5 twice, the original version of 5. I have not played Royal actually of 5. It's on my 2 playlist. But I love the original version of 5. I have played Persona 3 Reload. I'm almost done with that one. I am just short of the final boss. And then I have played a little bit of Persona 4. I have not completed that. Honestly, Unreal has a fair bit of resources out there for learning the engine. A lot of artists prefer it because of its visual programming system. You don't have to write code, you just learn what nodes to put together and what you want. Using Fortnite as a mod platform to help teach people is pretty cool. And Epic does release a lot of high quality assets for free if you develop the Unreal Engine. Yeah,
I don't like Unreal Engine, and that's most because people just use those. Because I play a lot of like indie games, like free indie games. So everyone just uses the free assets, so I can immediately tell someone made a game in Unreal Engine. Also, I just don't like Epic as a company, so it's just hard for me to like Unreal.
P4 is my favorite. I need to play more of it. But I'm kind of wondering whether I should continue my playthrough of the old golden version, or if I should wait for the new remake now that we know it's a thing.
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this!
I'm not going down like this. I love Stroll. Sorry, I should stop memeing on him. He's actually my favorite.
Something I've noticed with a lot of like indie developers is that they use free assets as placeholders and then never replace the placeholders, or only do minor adjustments to it, and it's just like if you're an indie developer and you're trying to make something unique, then why are you not making something unique?
I'll distract it. You two run.
Look out, Ted, I can't see. I can't see chat. Move, buddy. Sorry, one second, my cat is standing in the way. Wait for the new one. P4 Golden is great, but it's a very 2010 game. Okay. Might just do that then.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's
Above all
true.
else, I am a noble. And a noble defends his people, no matter the cost.
It's also that I just played a lot of indie
Farewell.
games as well that are in like
If you won't repay
development,
me,
so it's like the
then you live.
placeholders are still there, but then if development just falls and it never changes, and it's like
Forgive me.
No, Stroll!
please say something.
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run.
yeah, it might be coming that I know how to model and texture, and that's why I might
anguished traveler.
think more about like, why don't you do something?
Thy fate is crown twined, thy soul bound for the throne.
When someone like, if I made a game and the coding was shit, then someone who's really good at coding might think like, oh, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do
Confront
that?
the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
People always complain. I mean, just look at how many people complain about early access games that they are unfinished, and I'm just like, yeah, it's early access, that's why it's unfinished. Bastard something comes to mind.
That is so cool.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Wind!
All right, that did the trick. Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Yeah. Like, I don't know much about coding, but an if-else lines of code is...
Target those!
I love Gallica's little battle helmet. Not sure how protective it is. It's cool. It's very cute.
Seeker!
The style's on point.
Scour!
That's it! Stay on
I
it!
will fight with pride. Come forth, royal soul. Let's push through.
We've got to hit the other spot too.
Wait, hold on. Wasn't his HP at 0? No?
Let's go.
No, only the leg.
Wind!
Oh.
You specifically attacked them.
I didn't realize there were multiple selections.
Wait, what?
I
It's healing? It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast
That's
enough!
cheating. Only players are allowed to
Would that be cannibalism?
I can't believe it's eating from its own body. Can you knock those apples off?
Is it cannibalism if you eat yourself?
Seeker!
That's a moral quandary. Is it cannibalism if you eat yourself?
How do I do this and just look at stuff on YouTube while making a specific thing? You may retain it better. That makes sense.
Seeker!
Yeah, I have no...
Wind!
What's it called?
A tough one.
I don't really
If we don't take out those apple
stick
things,
to stuff
I think
though.
we'll regret it. You know,
That's an issue I just
maybe there's
have.
something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this? Understood. Leave it to me.
Alright, if I want to go off the deep end, I'll make a game
The freedom of a
fully
wanderer.
in assembly
I won't
and
hold
nothing else. Just a second roller coaster tycoon.
I loved Roller Coaster Tycoon though.
Yeah, it's a really good game because it was made fully in assembly, which just works. Yeah. Because what assembly is, from what I know, is literally just the building blocks of your computer's coding. And so if you make a game in that, it will always work no matter what kind of computer you have.
I was about to ask that. Why would you ever tell Gallico no? I don't know. I wonder what happens if you select that option.
Scour! Still here?
No, Gallico.
Wind!
Yay!
Yay!
Not bad.
Find it. Cannot
Not
find
bad
it.
at all.
Can I find it online?
Agility is 8. Let's put one in strength.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand,
If you do write in assembly
power
and you do it well,
venture
you
forth.
will never have to worry about
Thy
making
journey
it work
shall
for
reveal
different
thy
systems.
soul's mission.
What was that voice?
But at the same
And
time,
you?
you're
What
writing
was
in
that power
assembly,
you
so...
used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy.
Here, you think, yeah.
Look, that stroll guy is still alive.
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice. Grius! Oh, thank goodness you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the
probably
fray.
gonna go to bed.
So,
Okay,
this is
thanks
our
for hanging out.
newcomer, eh?
Yeah,
How'd
no
this
problem.
boy manage to command power?
See you
like that?
later.
It's like nothing I've ever seen.
Later, bye-bye.
Do you know
Bye.
anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
Who's Luis?
Is that a real question? About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius.
I love
Hero
his
to some,
design.
monster to others.
He just
Luis
looks so cool.
Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general, the youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis.
I want to play Refantazio as well, so I don't want to watch the gameplay. Oh, completely understood. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good day.
Blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, and the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
Hello, Roxy. How's it going? Welcome on in.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him.
This looks good. This is a great game so far.
Die a noble, sir.
highly
To have done
enjoyable.
otherwise would betray my title, to say
Especially if you like
nothing of my
JRPGs.
heart.
It's a very well done
Losing my
JRPG.
edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then.
Hey, Crab!
My life
God
and
alert,
sword are yours.
since I can't get spoilers,
As far
but
as
hi.
the rest of the
I
world's
hope you're having a good day. Welcome on in.
perished
We're
in
at the
that
very
castle.
beginning, so you're not
You'll find the job ahead
gonna
will be
get
easier for a
spoiled
dead man.
just yet.
Your
But
lives are kept
I
only
greatly
by the
appreciate the
blades
lurk.
in your
Thank you.
hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Stroll is the best first party member, better than Junpei and Ryuji. I agree. I like Stroll. I like Stroll a lot.
Luis will also
I think he's very cool.
If we are not back to the
But not in
capital
like
by
a
then,
cringe
we
cool way.
lose
I
our
think he's
chance at
cool
his
in a
head.
way that like
But no main roads.
I would actually want him as a
That'll
friend.
mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned
Oh, thank you
mine
for the
up
lurk,
ahead to
Roxy.
save us
I
going the
appreciate
long
it.
way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy. Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
I love games that have like camps. I really like that about Expedition 33. It reminded me of like Dragon Age Origins.
Huh? Indeed.
I see.
Oh, well, I still want it to be or two. I just want to be able to. Let's see, how do I adjust that? Dash effect on. Oh, I want to hold it down. Okay, cool. That's where it is. Look at to-do.
Ugh.
Well... Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
I know, I will.
I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
It's not your fault.
You say that, but look, I can't fight with you. But as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading. If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames, but it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can. Good night.
Cheer up, Pixie, you are essential. I really like her so far as like a companion character. She's very nice.
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power. You truly are an intriguing one.
Ah yes, this game's version of the Velvet Room.
Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you. My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading. You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me
A
bit addled,
logistical
honestly.
challenge. Oh my god.
I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
What kind of alliance?
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magla within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art, now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Okay.
The bargain is struck then.
The scholar in search of utopia. More. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Yay, first social link.
Now let's see what manner of story you'll weave. We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Already then? From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our van.
But they'll never see us
But
coming.
the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
This place.
That being the case,
all right.
This...
Don't let your guard down. Good.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
huh?
What happened?
Now. Don't let your guard down.
Look at that!
No. Let's go.
Pushing forward. It's all clear.
Okay.
Everything's pretty standard. Stop!
What's wrong? Got it? Luke.
Let me make sure this works. Okay, cool. Sorry, my dog tripped over my microphone cord.
All right.
Give it a shot. We got this. I don't see anything we can't.
All right. How's that? Yeah, come on. All right. How's that?
That was brilliant. Well done. Hold on. Got it? I'm counting on you.
That being the case,
No choice but to cut through them.
Let's push through. This is our chance. Let's take them away. Let's go. Wind. A tough one.
Take this.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
I think that's all of them. Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around. Enemies up ahead.
We have the edge.
Take this. Still standing. Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Just a bunch of weak ones.
All right, how's that? Yeah, just push through. All right, how's that?
That's all up. We can relax for now.
I don't think we can avoid a fight here.
Let's push through. Okay, let's give this all we've got.
Go on, finish the job. Last one.
Took one out.
So you aren't an amateur.
Only one left. Finish them
Still
off.
up?
We're clear.
Take this. They chose the wrong opponent.
Looks like we're safe for now.
What is it? But
Pardon?
Okay, thanks for hanging out.
Now then.
thank you.
Come on! We have the edge.
I'll give it my all.
By this power, scour!
Even easier than expected.
I think that's all of them. Shouldn't be anything we can't handle. We'll be okay.
Oh.
We'll hold our ground. Come forth, royal soul.
Let's catch our breath.
Let's push through. This battle's ours. Let's go. Attack.
Everyone, go!
I won't hold back. Wind. Last one.
They're dead.
Take this.
I knew you had.
think I'm getting used to this.
Don't get too relaxed. These monsters are relentless.
They look pretty good. Let's mop this up quick.
A fine job.
Hey, what?
Dang it.
Brace yourselves.
Trivial.
Come forth, royal soul. Just one left.
Tougher than I thought.
Let's stay calm.
Well,
Okay.
that about does it.
Yikes. I think we're in a little over our heads.
Dang it. Let me just start the battle.
How they getting a head start, thanks.
They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
Seeker! Maybe not.
Have piercing.
Nowhere to run!
Critical hit!
Try hard!
It's okay. We can do this. Let's go! Scour! Come on! Cat! This is our chance!
End this quickly!
Wish every fight was that easy, eh? That'll do it.
Hold on.
Got a moment?
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. Wind!
What is that? Never seen anything like it! That's not an igniter! Take this! Don't choke!
You gotta aim
Get
better
ready.
than that.
Here they come!
What's that? I think something's coming!
Guard up!
Watch out!
Use your eyes!
You gotta aim
Got
better than
no
that.
mercy for you! Blast!
Missing!
Take this! Let's do this! Trivial! Hold still! Shut! Get ready! Coming at us!
What's that? I think something's coming! Watch out!
Take this! It's our turn now! Here they come!
Vitus power! Scour!
Go on, finish the job! Get ready! Blast!
Kill
stroke! Take this! No.
Let's hurry.
All right. Hey. Indeed.
So?
I think I'm a lot more tired than I realized. I think I'm actually gonna stop there, guys, but thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a good one. You've had a lot of nights lately, late nights lately. Yeah, I feel like it's catching up to me. I think I'm probably gonna go rest some. But I'll probably be back tomorrow. I don't know what I'll be playing. I'm trying to work through some of my backlog and then also play my MMOs like normal. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I greatly appreciate you all showing up to support, as always. Have a good night. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye.